All right, so for this example, I am using the Reloop Buddy, which was designed specifically for the iPad and Djay Pro AI. And then I'm also using the Numark to Touch. There'll be links down below for both. And I recommend that anyone that plans on using Djay Pro AI and the iPad, I recommend that every one of them get this controller. Not only is it a great controller, but it could be used as a backup controller in case something happens to your main controller. And then also, if you want to be adventurous like me and plug in 2 controllers at the same time, then this controller is perfect for that. All right, so all we're going to need is 2 wires, and then the most important part is going to be our adapter. In order to plug 2 controllers into the iPad at the same time, you're going to need an adapter like this, which has 3 USB ports. Now, if you use one like the Apple certified one or one like this only has 1 USB port, so you cannot use it to connect more than 1 controller. So I'm going to be using this one. The only thing I would not recommend about this adapter is there's no way to charge the iPad. And now both of these controllers are going to be running through the power of the iPad. So definitely get an adapter that you could charge the iPad with to avoid any problems. So I'm going to plug this into my iPad. So that's in the USB-C connection of my iPad. And then this is the wire, the USB wire that comes with the Djay to Touch, and it's like one of these small USB, and then it goes to a regular USB. So we just plug this in to where it says USB, and then we plug this into our iPad through the adapter. And now, because I have OCD, I just want to make these wires look a little bit better, but that's fine. I usually have a facade on my Djay, so you don't see it anyway. And now I'll be using this wire that comes with the Reloop Buddy. Now, you could use this wire to plug into the wall to power the controller, but for this example, I'm just going to plug it straight into my adapter, and it is going to be powered through the iPad. Again, make sure your iPad is fully charged or is charging while you use it. And I'm going to plug this in. Let's just make sure that the Numark works. So if you see the crossfaders moving, tempo sliders moving. All right. So now both these controllers are already natively mapped to the app. So we're going to have to do some custom mapping to use them both at the same time. Otherwise, they're both going to do basically the same thing. So I'm going to plug in, make sure my Numark is working. Now I'm going to plug in my Reloop Buddy. Plug that in there. Go around like this. And now it's plugged in. You see all the lights are lighting up. That's a good sign. And now let's see if it's working. So the tempo slider is moving. Crossfader is moving. We are set. So now both of these controllers are connected to the iPad and Djay Pro AI, but they both do the same thing. So let me just so I got a track loaded up. And for this example, I'm just going to have the output come out of the iPad. So there we go. This side of the Reloop is controlling that side, and then the Numark is doing the same thing, which is kind of pointless to have them both doing the same thing. So what I like to do when I DJ with this setup is I'm going to use this deck right here because I'm a righty. So when I scratch, I'd use my right hand, and then this jog wheel and the effects right here are a lot better for scratching than the Numark's tiny jog wheels. So this is going to be for my scratching deck, and then this is going to be for deck 2. So let me show you guys. So let's just go in the 4-deck mode for this example. Just load something up. Not like that.
Yeah.
So there we go. So now it's going to be organically mapped to deck 1 and deck 2, and then deck 3 and deck 4 are going to be mapped to anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this side my deck 4 for my scratching. So let's start with that. So in order to map this controller, we are going to go to the middle button. And you guys could see where I'm pointing because I'm using a Bluetooth mouse. So I'm going to be over there. We press this middle button. You can see where the blue is. And also, when I DJ, I do use this mouse because it adds an extra. It makes it easier to DJ with. So that's just something that I recommend. But we're going to go over here. Choose settings. Now we're going to go to MIDI devices. And then over here, it shows the devices you have plugged in. So right now, it says the Numark Djay Touch and the Reloop Buddy. So first, let's do the Reloop Buddy. Because I want to make this side is going to be deck 4. So Reloop Buddy. Now, you may be asking yourself, Justin, how do I know which control, which button, which knob I'm mapping? And it's very easy. You just have to press the button or knob or fader that you want to map. So I'm going to press the jog wheel. So now it's deck 2 scratching mode. So over here is the target. So that is what it's targeted to. Deck 2, deck 4, tempo, scratching, deck 4. Deck 4, save. It switched out on us again. Oops. Deck 4 scratch, tempo, scratch, tension. So there we go. We have deck 4 scratch and tempo. And all right, so now we have our deck 4 here for scratching. And now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to program the Numark controller into our deck 2. So now we're going to go over here. Go to settings, MIDI device, Numark Djay Touch, touch the jog wheel, and it is already set for deck 2 because that's how it's natively set. So now I have deck 1 is going to be this part of the controller. Deck 2 is going to be over here on the Numark. And then deck 4 is right here for my scratching hand. Now, if you're a lefty and you scratch with your left hand, you might want to use the other one. But now we could make this part. We could put this as deck 3. But usually when I DJ, I only DJ with 2 decks anyway. And then I use the 3rd deck for the scratch sample. So I'm not even going to mess around with the setting. So I hope this helped you guys be creative. Obviously, not everybody DJs the same style as me, and you have your own unique style, but I suggest you find that style, and then you could map 2, 3, you could map as many controllers as you want, and have your own custom setup, and it makes things a lot easier so you could DJ the style that you DJ with your dominant hand and whichever side of your body is better and has better reflexes. So if you found value in this video, give it a like. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know down below. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. Thank you.